Welcome to Stay Woke. With 9 movies across 3 different studios and 2 different comic book universes coming in 2023, which ones are fans most excited about? Number 5, The Flash. The talk of the town is that people are more curious than excited about The Flash. One could argue that The Flash and the idea that this will be a turning point for the blue brand are the reasons why every DC film on this list is ranked below every film from Marvel Studios. All signs point to this being Ezra Miller's first and final appearance in a Flash movie due to new management. With Flashpoint serving as this film's inspiration, the multiverse potential presents a chance for James Gunn and company to restart the DC universe, or at the very least, give it a soft reboot like in Days of Future Past. This idea is gaining support from an increasing number of fans because it would give the DC universe a fresh start for future stories, and anything that is released prior to The Flash's premiere on June 23 is at risk of being a victim of that. Number 4, The Marvels. The huge gap between The Flash and The Marvels in the voting for this rankings list illustrates the bias of excitement toward Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel has all of the pieces in place to be that franchise glow-up the MCU has shown with Captain America and Thor, new director, an infusion of established MCU characters, and a story that could impact the entire cinematic universe. To triple lead another sequel to a billion-dollar film, Brie Larson teams up with Phase 4, standouts Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan, and even though interest in the Marvels is already high, Secret Invasion, which will have an impact on this film's July 28 release date, provides a prelude. Number 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is generating 3 times as much excitement. This franchise has never seen a trailer as amazing as this one, which displays a tone and scale unlike any other. Phase 4 was a true rebuilding season, and this is the start of Phase 5, and of course, Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors in his first film role, is back as the main antagonist. Given that Avengers: Kang Dynasty is one of the 2 climatic events of the multiverse saga, this is arguably the most important film in the MCU. Additionally, it welcomes back fan favorite Scott Lang in a prominent role, which is always entertaining. Fans will be able to see the actual threat more clearly than ever after Major's preamble in the Loki Season 1 finale. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania hits theaters on February 17, 2023. Number 2, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man is the most important project Sony Pictures has ever worked on, the follow-up to one of the most adored animated films of all time. Into the Spider-Verse is the most exciting for Spider-Man fans. Phil Lord and Chris Miller are set to keep their influence on the comic book movie genre as they give this franchise the Avengers treatment with 2 movies in 2 years. Traveling across the multiverse with every Spider-Man cameo and scenario possible, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will be everything everyone wanted Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness to be. Nobody makes as much of an impact as Spider-Man for Across the Spider-Verse. This was true in the 1960s, the early 2000s, December 2021, and true heading into June 2, 2023. And finally, number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Everybody enjoys the underdog, the 3rd installment of James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, which shocked the world in 2014 and established one of the most significant franchises in comic book movie history, is now the most eagerly anticipated comic book movie of 2023 among fans. Gunn is in charge at DC, but his encore is the conclusion to one of the most vibrant, musical, moving, and amusing stories ever watched while munching on a bag of popcorn. Everyone believes they already know what to expect from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which will make its theatrical debut on May 5, 2023. Amazing music, incredible set pieces, there is general chemistry and charm, as well as unexpected emotion. The most exciting thing, though everything fans don't expect to be great about this movie because that is what James Gunn and this crew do, they surprise everyone at every turn with something awesome. These are the upcoming comic book movies in 2023. Will The Flash be the start-over point for James Gunn's DC Universe? Will Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 put the Guardians in the conversation for the best Marvel's trilogy? Will Across the Spider-Verse live up to the mountainous expectations? All questions will be answered in 2023. For which movie are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe because we upload daily. Stay for more funs.